Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of year. East to West bets are back. Ignore the AC unit in the window. Dirk, it's been too long. Life settled down for the both of us. We were going crazy, doing different things. Settled down. We're back.
Yeah, settling down reminds me that I'm pushing 30, so thanks for that.
Oof. Yeah, Dirk settling down is also doing this in his kitchen, if you could tell.
Right. Okay, at least I'm not in a rolling meth lab like
yeah, that's true.
Jesse and Walter. So
I am here. Anyways, coming up on the greatest 4 months of the year. Yep. We got football, NFL, college football, NBA, MLB playoffs. But we're going to focus today on the NFL, Dirk. It's a great time. I wish we really I kept track, but I'm not prepared to speak on the numbers. But we were winning in NFL and college football last year. We had a great year, and we're ready to continue that.
Might have lost a lot during the NBA season, but,
that's right.
That's the parlays. Okay. Before we start digging into this, my resolution, I'm cutting back on parlays by 75%. I'm still going to have them, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, you got to.
But, I was parlaying everything that were like, oh, there's no way this doesn't hit. And then, lo and behold, that was the one that, so.
Of course. That's how it works.
That's my betting resolution with Dirk. No more
betting. Love it. Straight First off, we're going to start divisional breakdown starting today. We're going to go with the AFC North. We got over-under win totals, futures, make the playoffs. But first, we got a little segment with our boy called Dirk's Verdict. Going to give us the off-season signings, draft class, losers, winners. Dirk's Verdict. First off, Cleveland Browns, Dirk. No, I'm sorry. Cincinnati Bengals.
Hooday!
Hooday! Cincinnati Bengals, Dirk. Give us the verdict.
These fucking cats, man. I did in elementary school. I did a presentation on the Bengal tiger, and I fucking love that thing. It's awesome. I think it's a top 5 logo in the NFL. I just love it. But we're not here to talk logos. We're here to talk ball. Okay.
I love that.
The Bengals, as we know, Joe Shiesty slinging the rock like nobody's business last year. Offensive line, I think it got worse. I don't know how that could be possible. But I think it did. They didn't address it at all. They took a 3rd-round pick. Dylan Fairchild, guard out of Georgia, was the highest guy they addressed there. So they signed some vets, yada yada, but no splash signing like what the Bears did. Bears traded for freaking who's he got? Tunsil. Like crazy trade to get Caleb, and they signed another guy. I can't remember, but yeah, the Bengals, strength of schedule wise, before we get into them, the whole AFC North, they're about 50% win rate for their opponent win percentage last year, so they don't have a big advantage too much over their other opponents, and they obviously extended Jamar and T. Higgins was their number one priority. It seems like a lifetime ago that happened. Which, putting the money there instead of the defense, Trey Hendrickson holding out. I think he's reported to practice, but I don't think he's even practicing.
It's just kind of there.
Yeah, he came down to Florida for a few weeks. I remember that.
Hey, shout out.
Vibing out down here in Orlando. And then they drafted Shamar Stewart, their top defensive guy. Obviously, the defense sucked. Freak athlete out at A&M. Couldn't sign him to a contract until last week. So he missed all
camp,
all OTAs.
That was crazy.
Dude, they fumbled that so hard. So he's going to be behind the block. And with Hendrickson still not playing, so the Bengals, they could have handled it better. They kept the receivers intact, which is obviously good. Offensive line still sucks. So I think a C, just a flat C is my Dirk's grade for the Bengals offseason.
Yeah, I have to agree. I forgot about that draft guy. That just was there's insane, dude, also that doesn't happen in any other sport. And imagine the balls you have to have as a 21-year-old just getting drafted and being like, nope, not playing.
He's like, I'll go back to school and play.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
Millions.
That's wild.
So Bengals, C.
Yeah. So I agree. We'll hear more about my opinion later on. But I would guess that this would correlate into your futures with them. They're over-under with the Bengals right now.
Yep.
We're sitting at, I don't even have it up right now.
I got 9.5.
9.5 in the toughest division in football.
Yeah, Browns are free wins, so you don't got to worry about that. But, like...
Dude, with the Bengals, though, they might lose one against the Browns.
Yeah, don't they always lose, like, one?
Yeah, they always do. That's the first game of the year, which I have a bet on, which we will get to in a little bit.
Yeah, did you bet on fucking Dylan Gabriel starting the game, too?
Dude, yeah, who knows what's going to happen there. Over under 9.5, Dirk. I got under 9.5. Like you talked about, they're in probably the toughest division in football. They got so many question marks with their offseason, so many question marks still. Hendrickson, the new guy they drafted, like a terrible offensive line. Joe Burrow's, who knows, by week 4, he's going to have his 50th sack and have a broken leg.
You get hurt again, dude.
Exactly, right. And it's just going to be another season from hell. You know, they had their little miracle run, but since then, haven't been going too well. You know, they're plus 265 to win the North, second best odds. I part of me still thinks that, like, the books are taking in all this money because the Bengals are a popular bet on team with the betting community. Maybe because they're Super Bowl run, Joe Burrow, quarterback on Netflix. I'm not buying. I'm not buying the Bengals, man. Under 9.5. They don't have any warm weather teams coming to Cincinnati either in the wintertime, which usually helps them out. They don't have that. Aaron Rodgers will probably, even though he's like 45 and on shrooms every game. Yeah, we'll probably still dice up the Bengals defense. I'm taking under 9.5.
Yeah, I think 9 is like a really good number because they're not a bad team, and obviously Burrow and Chase can win you the game single-handedly.
Right.
As we saw, like the Ravens, didn't Joe Burrow put up like 500 yards twice versus the last year and they lost something? So, I mean, they can hang. There's no question in my mind, but it's just the same issue as last year. The defense can't get a stop when it matters, and Joe Burrow, when they have to throw the ball, he's going to get sacked. So, but I think
if they get down and they have to play catch-up, it's going to be harder.
Yeah. What else? We had the to win a division, right? We're going to talk about that.
Our division winners, we're going to do that after the over-under.
Oh, okay. All right.
You want to, real quick, I want to pause it. Bengals, talking about making the playoffs. Bengals right now. Minus 145, yes. Plus 110, no. AFC, kind of top-heavy, in my opinion. But I think the AFC South is atrocious. We'll get to that later. Dirk, do you see the Bengals sneaking into the playoffs with the 9 wins, 10 wins?
I do. I think they get the last wildcard slot.
Mm-hmm.
I think the AFC is just so booty. Like, outside of the Chiefs, Ravens, Bills, you know, Chargers. I think Chargers will be really fucking good this year.
Agreed.
But, yeah, I think they can sneak into that last slot.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be interesting with the Steelers. Mike Tomlin is the definition of mid right now, right? 9-8 every year. If he's 9-8 and the Bengals are 9-8, who's going to get in over them? You know, that's going to be
tiebreaker.
Comes down to tiebreaker.
Whoever wins those head-to-head games and whatnot. So,
yeah, I don't know. I would lean more betting no to make the playoffs just for the fact that I think Joe Burrow's going to get hurt and it's going to cost him games because they're aligned. I mean, like, I'm being honest though.
Hey, like Jake Browning though, he kind of balled out when he had to play.
No, Jake Browning will get hurt. Next thing, look at this guy. Sorry, real quick interruption by our mascot Avalanche. Hey, Avalanche. Hey, guy needs to get a life. Anyways,
Honey Badger ain't give no fucks.
Hey, retirement, Honey Badger.
It is one of the best.
Yep. But yeah, at plus odds, you know, I don't think this will make my betting card just because there's a lot of questions with Cincinnati. But if I was leaning one way, I would lean to the no at plus 110. Next up, the Browns. Gosh, dude, back to where they were. Just absolutely shit.
You know, they did it to themselves. I can't say I feel bad. Like,
no, I like what Baker Mayfield said. They asked him like what are his thoughts on the QB stuff over there. He goes, "I don't care. I'm not there anymore." Like he's so happy not to be there. Yeah, he's just so happy.
Fuck that old franchise.
4.5 wins. They're sitting at the lowest total right now in the NFL, but they're juiced to the over at minus 180. Talking strength of schedule, it's not very much easy for them. I mean, they're about 12th in the highest or hardest ranked strength of schedule.
Right, but next to the Bengals.
Yep. Dirk, if you had to lean one way here, over 4.5 wins?
I take
or under. Taking the over.
That defense can single-handedly win games, as we've seen. And they've had atrocious QB play. Even when Flacco was there, they sucked, but they still found a way to win games. Myles Garrett, certified game record, horrible decision of going back, but he got the money. That's literally all the man wanted, was to get paid, and he got paid, so more power to him. But he ain't ever gonna win shit. Ain't never gonna sniff winning shit. The only shit he's gonna smell is the manure in downtown Cleveland. That's it. So, but the Browns, I think over 4.5 is a good number. I like that a lot.
For me, I'm under on the Browns. Dude, I'm not high on them. They got five QBs. Who knows what they're gonna do? If we're looking at their schedule, trying to pick out wins, right? Just very quickly. Okay. Bengals twice, I take them winning one of those. They're going to lose twice to the Ravens, in my opinion. Probably lose against the Packers, lose against the Lions, or have them beating or losing to the Vikings. That one's a myth. We'll count as a win, just be safe. Probably lose to the Steelers, give them a win against the Dolphins.
They're beating the Steelers once. There's no doubt about it.
Think so?
Oh, yeah. Aaron Rodgers is losing in Cleveland.
Aaron Rodgers would hate Cleveland. I don't know, dude. I'm high on the Patriots.
Jets,
That'll be different.
Raiders?
Dude. I don't know, man.
Titans?
I think they'll beat the Titans. I'm just not high. There's a lot of questions with their quarterback situation. I feel like Myles Garrett doesn't want to be there. I feel like people are going to...
He got paid, bro.
I know. There's a reason they're at the lowest in the league. And if we're talking about the lowest teams' win totals in the last 6 years, 1 out of 6 have gone over. There's going to be teams that win 1, 2, 3 games. There is every year. I think this year's going to... I think this Giants are going to be the worst record in the NFL. I'm telling you. I'll have to get more of that later. But I think the Browns are going under, man. I do. Actually, yeah, I think they're going to go under. If I'm in the money, in the world of really making money, I bet them no at minus 1,000 to miss the playoffs, but I'm not going to do that.
I got minus 1,600 on them to miss the playoffs.
Wow.
If I could put $50,000 on it, I would, because it's...
When do you think Shador's going to start a game?
I don't know, man. Probably after... I think Gabriel is going to be the starter week 1.
Over Pickett?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so. I think you've seen what Pickett is. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Why
also,
would you try the rookie?
Browns have lost Nick Chubb. Didn't they lose Amari Cooper?
Yeah, both those guys were washed, dude.
Nick Chubb was not washed, dude. Nick Chubb's a dog.
Did you watch him last year?
Oh, he came back from 6 broken bones in his ankle and leg.
He had the lowest yards per carry in the league. It was 2.5.
I didn't realize it was that. No, yeah. I'm down on the Browns, bro.
Yeah, no, me too, without question. But I think they suck. So
yeah, I don't think they'll get 2 more wins than last year.
How many did they win last year?
3.
Oh.
Yeah. Moving on. Next up, Ravens, Baltimore. My pick to win the division, minus 160. I am probably even going to lay the juice on it. Over under. What's their over under? Pulling it up right now. Over under 11.5. I think that's tied for the most in the league. For over under wins. They are 8th highest strength of schedule. Derek, how are we looking at this? Ravens, over under 11.5. Over?
Yeah, this is a complete team. And in the draft this offseason, they added another safety. Malachi Starks might be the steal of the first round. Him and Kyle Hamilton are going to be fucking crazy. And the Ravens just know how to draft. Mike Green Marshall was another sleeper. He's like a Terrell Suggs type. Small school, but fuck, dude. He gets after the quarterback. I think he had character issues. That's why he slipped. But, I mean, obviously, Lamar Jackson, he's the best playmaker in football. And Derrick Henry, the guy doesn't age, and he might be one of the last running backs to ever get like 10,000 rushing yards because they just don't have. Saquon would probably get there, but it just doesn't happen anymore. The wear and tear and like they don't feed the ball 30 times to the running back like they used to. I mean, and their defense, insanely good. But the thing with the Ravens is the playoffs. Like, they just – same with the Bills, too. They just can't get over the hump. But we're not here to talk about that. We're talking regular season, over 11.5. I'm taking the over.
I'm about to give you the Dirk's verdict. Sorry about that.
No, I did it for you. Don't worry about it.
I know you did. That's news. Yep, I'm 11.5. They're a complete team. There's a reason they're favored to win the Super Bowl right now. Derrick Henry, King Henry, my go-to every year in fantasy.
Yeah, he drops 40 against me every time you play.
King. Derrick Henry's a fucking... I love Derrick Henry. Jackson, complete defense. Harbaugh's in like year 19. Whatever he is there. Ravens are a complete team. They're going to run away with this division. They're... Maybe lose one game. Maybe I could see them slip into like Pittsburgh one time. Steelers, maybe in the division. Yeah, maybe once. They're going to run away with it. Over 11.5. That's a hammer. Good. Every year there's teams that win 1, 2, 3. There's teams that win 13, 14, 15. Ravens are going to be one of these teams.
Yep. Ravens, Chiefs, Bills. That's just what it is.
That's top 3. It is what it is. Yep. Last team. Steelers. The ayahuasca man himself. Aaron Rodgers made the move over there. Dirk. Before we get into the win total,
we got to talk about it.
Dirk's verdict. Talk to me, man.
Oh, before Dirk's verdict, we're going to talk about the freest bet every single week without question. Don't matter the quarterback. You know what it is. It's our go-to Decavius Kentavius.
Oh, longest catch. That's right. Fail. Decavius Contavious, baby.
Dog, he ain't got no one else to throw to. I've seen the training camp highlights. He's just fucking hot. Rodgers don't give a fuck, bro.
No.
He's just launching it. It's longest catch DK every game.
Adam Schefter just tweeted about him before he hopped on the pod.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, the Steelers diving into their offseason. They drafted Derek Harmon, defensive tackle, round 1. You know, Cam Hayward's getting a little old. Get some more beef up front. Caleb Johnson, running back, to replace Najee. They're very high on him.
Yeah, Najee.
Yeah, Najee blew his fucking eye out in California already. Whatever happened, dude. I will say the Steelers, I'm down on you for 2 reasons. 1, you took Jack Sawyer, the man who never beat Michigan in his career, and he's a baby back bitch. And all he did was talk shit, and he ain't never beat the blue, baby. Come on now.
Go blue,
and you took fucking Will Howard, and he also...
Oh, I forgot they took Will Howard.
Didn't beat Michigan either, so... But yeah, on the real note, the Steelers, obviously adding Rodgers, I don't know, like, better than Russ for sure, but like, how much does he raise the ceiling of this team, realistically? He can't run anymore. He's 43. Offensive line is fine, and the running game... We'll see. They've been good with Najee since he was there. We'll see if the new guy can be a consistent thing. Because if Rodgers has to drop back because they can't throw the ball or run the ball, it's going to be a rough season. And the defense, always elite. Getting TJ Watt the new deal's huge, obviously.
Jalen Ramsey now.
That's right. I forgot. Dude, they got all the unks on that team.
Yeah, they do.
The unction's happening there. And getting into their win total... Wins 8.5. This is a tough one. I won't bet this because I could see it going either way. They're always, Mike Tomlin, obviously. Is this the year the streak breaks with Aaron Rodgers?
Ooh.
Yes, it is. They're winning 7 games. They're bad. Hate to say it. DK's throwing fists on the sideline. We've seen it, and we're going to see it again. He's getting in fights every fucking game. 15 yards. Tomlin's calling him.
Him and Jalen Ramsey fight on the sideline together.
So, dude, yeah, hilarious.
I'm gonna go the over just because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. 8.5. Got to, man. I'll lay a little juice on it. Do a little low unit play on this. I got it right. It's like when the Ravens won 16 straight preseason games. Gotta go back to it. With all their additions and stuff, they're being tough division. Sure. They're gonna steal some games at home because of the crowd. They always do. I take the over here, 8.5. Little sprinkle, nothing crazy. I have no analysts on it besides that.
Well, yeah, their crowd. They've got
terrible towels.
Bane and
right?
Gotham behind them.
Yeah, so I'm taking over 8.5. But to make the playoffs, I don't know. We were kind of talking about it earlier. Them or the Bengals. They're plus 130 to make the playoffs. If you both think them and Steelers are. Steelers are plus 130 to make the playoffs.
Dude, on mine, I have wild card round plus
125. What?
Steelers. Like, it's not even to make the playoffs. I have to miss the playoffs, minus 150, and then wild card plus 325.
What?
Which is
That's crazy. You should bet that. For those odds, dude. Plus 325.
Yeah, no.
I got to make the playoffs plus 130. To me, it's them or the Bengals are getting that last wild card. Maybe three of them will get a wild card in that division. I don't know, Derek. What do you think? Steelers? Well, you're low. You think 7 wins, so probably not. You think they're going to miss the playoffs?
Yeah, I don't think they're making the playoffs this year, dude. I think Tomlin gets fired after this offseason. Hot take.
I mean, I feel like they've kind of wanted to move on because they've been mid, but
we watched the same thing with Pete Carroll for 7 years. Like, you're never good enough to win shit, but you're not bad enough to get a top 10 pick.
You're always in the mid-section.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, which is the worst place to be.
If you look at the playoff picture last year...
In my opinion.
Pull it up right now. Loading. Here we go. It's not even pulling up last year's.
Scuffed.
So, yeah, Chargers, Steelers, Patriots. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to bet them to make them miss the playoffs, but I think it's going to be them or the Bengals for the last one. Whoever gets a tiebreaker in that division.
Steelers had the 6th seed last year, and they got mopped by Baltimore. Yeah. So.
Yep. Well, it's our AFC North. Dirk, I'm taking Ravens to win the division. I believe you are too. I got the Browns under.
What do you got on?
Like for the odds.
Yeah, I got 160 for the Ravens.
Same here, 160. I'll lay the juice. I don't see anybody else giving it. I got Bengals under. You got Bengals over?
Yeah, fuck, dude. 9.5.
You said 9.
Yeah, so I think under.
Bengals, I got under. You got under. Browns, I got under. You got over. Ravens, both hammering over. Steelers, you're under. I'm over. Little split AFC North, but one thing we know is the Baltimore Ravens are running away with this thing. Dirk, we're back. AFC North preview. Tune into the rest. See you soon.
Deuce.